All right, boys and girls, happy Thursday. Today is May 28th. And for reading today, you're going to sum it up. You will need an electronic device with sound, a nonfiction book of your choice, or you could use Raz Kids. And there's a sum it up worksheet that you can submit through DocHub, or you could email it. So it's important to sum up a book after reading in order to reflect on the important parts and teach someone else the information you learned. So you're going to read a book and then you're going to do a summary of the book. You're going to write a summary. There's going to be a list of questions for you to answer. You want to make sure you answer in complete sentences. There is a video of me showing you how to do it. And when we go into the classroom, we could look at that in a little bit. For writing today, you're doing day 3 of drafting. You need an electronic device with sound, your Google slide from the other day, the same one that you've been using all week, and still today, do not turn it in. You're going to be drafting your 3rd subtopic today, so make sure you write in complete sentences. And today, you're going to stop after completing slide 17. Foundations, you have your story time. So you're going to practice fluency and comprehension. The story is called Surprise, and then there's a Google Doc. So reading a story more than once will really help you to comprehend the story so much better, and it definitely gives you more fluency when you read it over more than once. Always make sure you use complete sentences when answering a question, and make sure we never start a sentence with because. We know that. For math, you are going to do day 2 of adding 3 or more numbers together. So you need an electronic device with sound, and you have your, you can either print out the worksheet or do it on line paper. So you can use partial sums to add 4 two-digit number equations. So if you need to rewatch yesterday's video, refresh your memory, you can do that. And then there's going to be some additional things to practice today. And your social studies, still doing our American symbols. So you have your videos, you have your IXL, you have your Google Docs assignment and your quiz. That's all due by tomorrow. So, okay, let's go into our classroom. And of course, right at the top, you always have your checklist that you can look through for your reference to make sure that you've turned in everything that you have to turn in for the day. And for math, right at the top, you can watch the video from yesterday if you need to. There's another IXL skill to practice, G16 for 15 minutes. And then there's a worksheet. So you're going to use partial sums to add. So you can copy the problems onto another sheet to complete. You could print them out, up to you. It is a PDF, so yeah, it's going to be too hard to probably write on here with like the DocHub, might be like a little tricky. Your best bet is probably to just write it down on paper, and you could submit it like that. Okay. For writing, okay, I should move these for you because we have Tuesday, Wednesday, today's Thursday. Okay, so what I could do is I could drag that up to the top when I go back into my page, because today you're doing basically the same thing that you've been doing the past 2 days. You did your first subtopic, your second subtopic. Today you're doing your 3rd one. So informational writing should have lots of facts. Facts are always true. Authors use headings to organize facts into sections. The headings tell what the section is all about. Yesterday you wrote about your 2nd subtopic. Today you will focus on completing a draft of your last section. Please continue working on the slides you used yesterday. You do not have to turn anything in today. So once again, you're going to go to your waffle You're going to go to your slides. And you're going to open up from yesterday, your draft. So yesterday, we went up to slide 13. Okay, so this is where we stopped yesterday. So today, you're going to stop at 17. So you have 14, 15, 16, 17. So all very similar. You can, so again, you click this box, you could make this bigger, because I know this is tiny like this, but if you want to click that, make it full screen. And if you've been watching her every day, she's going to go through it all, go through the video, and she's going to continue with her third heading, how to grow a pepper. So you can watch her video, so you can make it nice and big so you can see it. And then there's an example for you. And then here's the space again to write yours. And if you need more room, you're going to finish it there. So you're stopping at slide 17. So you'll know, because when you go to 18, now it's going to say the following slides are optional. They are set up for additional headings and subtitles. We're not going past that point. So you're stopping at 17, and you're not handing, you're not turning anything in today, because you're going to still need these. And for reading, you have a sum it up sheet. So there's a video where I choose a nonfiction book, and then I'm answering the questions using DocHub, and your sheet is here. So you can view assignment, click the PDF. So here's your sheet. So in the video, you're going to see that I write right on this document using a text box, and I answer these questions. So this will help you to get a better and a deeper understanding of the text that you've read. So you're going to read first, and then you're going to answer these questions. And you can turn it in. Today for foundations, you have your story time. So the story time is here. You can read it on your own. You can listen to it if you want, having somebody else read it aloud to you. And then your Google Doc, you have questions. Make sure you turn in when you're finished. And just most importantly, just make sure you restate the question. So who are the characters in the story? We know not to just say like Bob, Bill, and John, right? The characters in the story are Bob, Bill, and John. The setting of the story takes place at or in. The problem in the story is, so we have to use part of this question in our answer. Make sure we're doing that. And then press the turn in button. And then we have our social studies due tomorrow. Your videos are here. We looked at the Google Doc yesterday, and then you have a quiz to submit. And that is all for today. So I'm going to take your questions now.